A bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. They say in vino veritas. To that I say, let's raise a glass.
Welcome back to Got Knowledge, where you'll not only brush up on your blind tasting skills, but also enhance the enjoyment of your next glass of wine. My name is DeniZe, your virtual partner in wine. Tonight's session in How to Taste, a guide to enjoying wine by Jancis Robinson is Physical Environment. If you were taking a picture, whether you're setting up a shot or capturing the moment, you'd give some thought to light and background, right? Well, it's not all that much different when doing a tasting. Because if you want to get a really good look at a wine's clarity, color, and intensity, the light will need to be surprisingly strong and the background plain and white. Tasting and enjoying wine does not have to be confined to a laboratory-type environment. We taste and enjoy wine in the comfort of our home, alone, with friends, outdoors, or at restaurants. However, these environments come with their own unique advantages and disadvantages when it comes to available light. Let's take an outdoor setting for instance. Full daylight is perhaps the best light. However, it does have a shady side. A chance breeze could whisk away your Pinot Grigio's fleeting fragrance before it even reaches your nose. Also, presuming you've chosen a gloriously sunny day for your casual outdoor tasting with friends, no matter how delightful it may begin. As the temperature climbs and the noonday sun beats down on your tasters and wine, the comfort level of both will quickly decline. Candlelight is a terrific mood setter. It's also portable. No worries here where the nearest electrical outlet is. But trying to judge the clarity, the color nuances of a red wine in a typical candlelight setting is tantamount to trying to differentiate the shades of gray in a fog. However, if it's wine and romance you're after, in that order, set enough candles above the table so that they throw just enough light to illuminate the wine in your glass without killing the mood. Whenever we entertain, the first place our guests gravitate to is not the living room or the dining room. It's the kitchen, where, I must admit, some amazing meals have been served up. But guess what else the kitchen is good for? Right you are, tasting. For all your casual Pinot perusing, you not only have ample lighting, but you also have a convenient spittoon nearby. The kitchen sink. Well, we've covered lighting. Now, what about the plain white background? What should we use? As long as it's plain and white, it can be as fine as Irish linen, as practical as paper toweling, as modest as a bed sheet, or as handy as a dinner plate. As I've mentioned before, as long as it's plain and white, your options are many. There's one point I haven't mentioned yet, and that's whether or not it is better to taste standing or sitting. Well, that's totally up to you. If you feel better standing, then stand. If you feel more comfortable sitting, by all means sit. There is, however, a teensy tiny caveat though. If you're sitting and you need to spit, it might affect your aim. It certainly does mine. Well, that concludes tonight's session. Tune in next week for Smells, Scents, and Fragrances. Thank you for joining me, and remember, got knowledge? Pass it on.
A bottle of red, a bottle of white, it all depends upon your appetite. I'm here on Tuesday, so drop by. Arrivederci, ciao, goodbye.